Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we are continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series of Syken Heights. We are back with the guide. We are level 47 and we find ourselves in Feralis. I moved here, did a couple of minor quests in Tanaris, mainly the kill quest there, and now we're in Feralis where we can get it on. So we're starting with Hive quests where we will need to get Riven Leap. That's kind of the guy that got captured by the bugs, and we're going in and are going to free him. I talked a lot about the bugs. Feralis bugs are the second lowest, besides the 1,000 needles ones. Those are really the lowest level wise, but they still can be quite dangerous, so it's important to keep a respect for them. We got a named mob somewhere. His name is Kirot. So let's see if we could find him. If we can find him, if we can kill him. In the meantime, I think we need to go through here and to the right in order to get to that guy that is captured. Yeah, pretty sure that's the right way. We skilled, so that slice and dice now lasts a little bit longer. Pretty handy, if you ask me, because we can just keep it rolling for a long period of time. Good, pretty sure. Oh yeah, named mob is right over there. Cool. Nice, that means if we play our cards right, we will even get a named mob on top of all of that. Fantastic. Okay, we're not playing our cards right. Let's make sure we kill. And we're going into evasion to tank the ad. That's a problem in the hives, the constant patrols can make it quite a bit more difficult. Okay, so we're just clearing the entirety of the room. I don't see an issue with that. And afterwards, yeah, we're roughly following the guide. And by that I mean I'm just going from left to right and do all of the quests on the way. The guide wants us to swim to here and then start the quests. Yeah, I flew from the other side and we're now starting the quests from the other side, but at the end it should be the exact same. Good. Let's get Kiro and kill him.
I need to get closer.
Nice agility intellect boots, but nothing that we can really use. Need to free him again. I thought the guy would automatically be freed. But we need to wait until he's actually talking to us. And then he tells us you can leave now. Good, we already got one drop quest that we can trade in. Easy enough, but we'll do that at the end. We now finished Freed from the Hive as a quest, so that is done as well. You just need to wait until he basically talks. And next up, I think we're going to kill all of the Grim Totems. Already killed Kuro, thank you. Good, off we go to the north, freedom to all creatures, and then we're going to take it from there. Alrighty, we're in camp. Let's get let's get the party started. Couple of Grim Totems, easy kills. Good XP though, 200 to pop. Good, that's the typical part of the quest where you need to put up a couple of cooldowns, mainly because multiple enemies will be pulled, and thanks to the nets and some of the casters, this can be a bit iffy. Good, but look, with world buffs and just the amount of damage that we're pumping out, not even a problem. And I will need to kill a lot of Grim Totems after we've freed these guys, so now 6 of them need to survive. Easy enough. All we need to do is basically kill off a couple of the potential attackers here. And then that's that. Can't remember when I have killed them that fast. Typically I'm not over leveled, and I don't have that amount of just power available.
Health warning.
There are still a couple of fights down there. There we go. Saved more than 6, way more than 6 actually. And now all we need to do is trade in the quest and then start killing the remaining Grim Totems. Bit of a weird quest design. I would have thought you start by killing the Grim Totems and then you are freeing everybody, but okay, it is what it is. Also, I think it takes a while until that Gel spawns back. There we go. And now we can finally start doing the kill quest. I personally like the quest chain because you don't need to walk very far. I like the abilities of the Grim Totems. A little bit of a mix of kind of druids here, more feral druids, and then a couple of shamans. Lots of casters, which if they do not have very threatening spells are always welcome because they die faster. Except this area here, very much moderate and manageable camps. Good, and we just need to kill 6 shamans, 12 naturalists, and 10 raiders. So that will be straightforward. I will just kill whatever we can find. That's really it.
I'm out of range. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. I can't do that.
Yeah, those raiders with the nets are annoying, but we can get around it. Fortunately, I just wasted Blade Flurry. Shouldn't have done it.
I need to get closer.
Kill speed again is like super fast. We're talking about 15 seconds max per kill. Matter of fact, so fast that we will need to move to the other camp because we have killed every single one in the previous camp. After this quest, we're going to go for ogres, which is yet another kill quest. So let me finish that one here, fast forward for you guys. Alright, last Grim Totem just died. Time for us to trade in, and then we're off to a couple of ogres, which is gonna be fun as well. I like the idea to have another kill quest. The ogres, that's going to be an interesting one because with the server being that empty, we're not going to have a lot of competition, which is great. So I can just take the entire camp, and depending on what kind of spawns are up, we might not even take that long. I also need a couple of livers from the orangutans here, the apes, so, or gorillas or whatever they are. So we're going to do that. And then there are yetis as well as the beacon quest. And in a perfect world I can do the beacon quest with world buffs. So that means I will need to speed this here up a little bit. Cool part about ogres, I mentioned it many times, is relatively low hit point pools, not a lot of special abilities, typically single pullable, and just overall nice enemies good for grinding experience. And very satisfying death animations on top of it. So yeah, some of my favorite enemies. Good, keep them coming. Keep them coming. We need the Gorok brutes that are only up here. So once we go further down to the south, we want to have 8 of them already done. Trying to not deal too much with the maulers, because we don't need that. We, however, need the brutes and we need warlocks.
That ability isn't ready. Not enough energy.
There might be, by the way, a couple of brutes to the south. Don't want to completely say there are none, but the majority are up here, so might as well just take as many as we can get. Casters in general, wonderful, and warlocks without pets, even better. Good, Mauler down. Time for the next brute. It kind of pulled itself. Thank you for that. Good, almost done. One more brood, 2 more broods. And there are a couple of maulers here, so we don't want to fight through them. I'm rather taking the route through the apes and killing the apes. Perfect. Let's get... These guys are looking like orangutans. I don't know about you. Doesn't look like a gorilla. Good, we need 3 livers. And these areas here are the main spots where we can find these apes. So let's just kill all of them. And if they don't drop, we're basically going to come back. I will leave the Yetis alone for now. Lots of bears, which we've already gotten 3 livers from. It's just the apes that we need now. And in typical World of Warcraft fashion, of course, they're not dropping anything. Oh, well, there we go. First, the moment that I complain. unfortunately quite a few apes and a lot of the bears. I wonder if they have joined spawns. Doesn't matter now because I think we will get enough ape respawns. But yeah, it's a suspiciously high amount of bears here. Which brings us to the lower section. Here we're basically going to take down the casters, a couple of warlocks, more importantly shamans, also a couple of mages, but that's besides the point because we don't need them. Just look at it, all of the warlocks here. Kill speed wise we're ultra fast. Like that's 10 seconds kills on these guys. Not even, that was 8 seconds right there. So we will need a lot of the shamans. But basically all of these guys are placeholders for one another. So if you don't get all of the shamans immediately, you basically need to grind the rest here. Mage lords in particular, warlocks, whatever. Which is why I wasn't too keen on killing too many warlocks. I already knew that we will likely need to kill quite a few here. They are fast XP though. I mean 10 seconds for, what is it? What are we talking about? 220. Oh, it's pretty impressive. It's like the caster nagas. I would even bet you that it is a very similar hit point pool. And in case you wonder why Syken are you killing all of these guys, like I said, they share a spawn with shamans, and shamans are notoriously not up because everybody who's running through here is like, okay, where are the shamans? I'll just kill those and screw all of the other spawns. And what that does is you basically end up with only spawns that you do not need. Instead of doing what I'm doing, just killing everything, and then you would get a fair or healthy amount of shamans. Aiming for all of the casters here. That includes mages, mage lords. Good. Let's see if we got a few of the things upstairs. There we go. And we need 8 shamans. I see one more inside, so maybe not all is lost. Good. I won't be clearing inside here because that's a bit too tedious. I will, however, clear up here. Okay, let's go. I think I'll fast forward the rest of this episode, of this grind here, because we really just need to get to shamans and then a few maulers, and we're out of here, but that can take some time. Alright, so it didn't really take that long to complete all of it. So now we're just ignoring the maulers and go back up here for the brutes and eventually for a couple of apes, and then both of these quests hopefully are done in one swoop, and we still got 20 minutes left. Man, I am really fast. That's 2 quests in 10 minutes. That is amazingly fast. Specifically with this here being a kill quest that had some difficult spawns. But I just killed everything, and then in the respawn half of them were shamans, as to be predicted, and that solved the issue. Plus no idiot was there to kill steal, which typically happens, because if you're freeing it up then someone sits there and says, oh nice, new shamans, let me just kill the shamans and leave all the rest there. Good. Time for us to do the Yetis, and then once we're done with them, we're going to immediately do the beacon quest. Beacon will be interesting because it's not easy. The one here is actually quite difficult. A couple of bigger pulls. But we do have Blade Flurry. And pretty much on a cooldown. There are 3 spots in the escort where you will have multiple enemies, and they are 90 seconds away from each other each. So cooldowns will be up. Just need to save evasion and adrenaline rush for the last interaction. Yeah, this here also an interesting grind target, but not nearly as close as the Nagas. Mind you, there was even a follow-up quest of the Naga head of that boss, which I had grinded for quite some time, and I was unfortunately not on the right quest, so we would need to go back into that cave. With level 47, I might even consider going back once, not for a huge grind, but just getting the quest done and getting some good kill XP on the way there. As for the Yetis here, there's a huge cave in the back, which, given that we won't have enough pelts in the front, I'll just go through the cave. I think from a timing perspective that's the easiest way of doing it. Still trying to end up with around 8-9 minutes on the world buffs, because that's, I think, how long the escort quest will take. Good. Let me fast forward until I got 10 of these nice little Yeti hides. Alright, look at that. 8 minutes left over. I really grinded through that. Let's immediately start the quest, except let's go. And I would like some more stat food. Other than elixir of greater agility, do I have anything else that's buffing? Now we used all of our scrolls. That's unfortunate. Well, we got two of the most powerful buffs in the game, so it's not that unfortunate, Syken. Let's just not be a baby about it. Good. We unfortunately need to re-clear this stuff here. Takes away from our quest time, but I think we should be fine. Barely making the quest with both buffs up and alive. Good, let's get this guy right here, because in front of here is the first spawn point. Good. Took the aggro off just in time. We will not have evasion for the next pull, but that's okay. As long as we keep Blade Flurry up, we're going to be fine. Yeah, 30 seconds, we should be okay. Next engagement is right here at the bridge. Anything that we could prepare, potentially not. I used all of my grenades. Target dummy if needed for the last encounter. I'll just go in sneaky this time. Maybe zap one. Pull the others back. Okay, so we got Blade Flurry back, 3 more minutes on the buff. If I recall correctly, that was triple gorilla that we're going, no, triple yeti that we're going to face now. All right. Well, Couldn't zap them, but I could very much cheap shot into a nice blade flurry. Pulled him a little bit further back so that the chicken needs to run back. Blade flurry is down for 130. That might be close. I got evasion back up, but no blade flurry. Maybe blade flurry is going to come up. I think we will have 30 seconds. And the last one is a 4-pack, so that one is not easy. I want to take this one out. Good, we're immediately starting with Adrenaline Rush. One down, even though I don't have Blade Flurry. AR is not bad either. 20 seconds of improved attack speed. Yeah, we'll have that. It's really a matter of managing cooldowns well. And punctually at the end of the quest, the Heart of Hakar Zenalar buff disappears. If that wasn't really well timed, thumbs up in the comments down below. That actually was very well timed. And I think we're just going to go over and are trading in all of the quests and are then doing the little shenanigans down here with Lord Slaru. Even though we're not having any buffs, should still be fine. And then there isn't really that much. There isn't really that much. I mean, there is improved quality, right? So that's 48 quests, could do that. Theoretically could do that stuff on the shoreline and the giant guardians. But I think we're going to come back at some point and are going to do that when we're high level enough. I'd be curious to see what the guide wants us to do. At the moment it is until 46 in Feralis, and the guide ends with us flying to the Arathi Highlands. I would be guessing that that is sending us straight to the hinterlands. Plenty of quests over here. And we still got a couple of level 40 quests down here. So that's actually not a bad idea to finish that one off. I would likely do the Arathi Sunken Treasure off screen, but Hinterlands is something that I would do a series around. Good. Fast forward a little bit because I just want to showcase, the only thing that I want to showcase is how we're doing with a little bit higher level with the Nagas. Alright, so we are in the Naga camp. This is completely unbuffed except our poisons. Nothing else is running. So let's see how well we're doing. I'm less so interested in the XP that we could get, but more so in how well we're doing against the enemies. I still very much remember them casting all of their slow spells. This was super annoying. But look how fast they're dying, and imagine putting world buffs on top of it. I think I could have improved it to 70k, which would still be less than 2 hours per level. So pretty solid spot. I think 47 is very much still viable here. Look at the amount of damage. And the cool part is we don't even need to really take a break. We're resisting more of the spells. Just overall less damage that we're taking, which was to be expected. And with our current skill set, we can even let the slice and dice run for a little bit longer. Let's see how the boss is going to play out. I remember him being a tough fight because he is level 47. First time that we would need to heal after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemies. I think that's fair. Good, I want to make sure that we're not accidentally pulling anything, which means I'll clear left and right, just like the last time. This time he comes with 2 melees. Can single pull him with 1 additional melee. Shouldn't be a problem.
It's too far away.
Wow, look at that damage. Single set of strikes and the guy is at less than 50% health. Okay. Blade Flurry should be good. 47, easy peasy. Let's get this one going. Good, we're starting off with a bang. Massive damage. And just look at how much cleaner that kill is compared to the last time. Unbelievable. Yeah, level makes a huge difference. I think 43 is the definitely earliest that you should go here. 44 was fine. 45 to 7 potentially better. Good. Guys, that's pretty much it. That was the last quest that we're going to do here in Feralis for now. I'm just going to head back to the city and kill everything on the way. And that is it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in the next episode and have a good one. Bye bye.